basically. Ooh, no shot things? Anti-wither maybe? I don't know. Maybe anti-wither, yeah. But it could also just be because I'm really fucking stubborn about what I like and what I don't like. And not in a good way. What did you think you were doing with that, hmm? On the other hand, I can go completely the opposite way. I'll either be really stubborn or I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's not a good mix. Oh, hold on. Need to refresh the capture card, but I need to kind of get this done first. There we go. A contrarian though, so immediately shifts you over towards the boomers. Hey, there we go. I sometimes think it does not like, because there's a lot of transitions and stuff. I think sometimes there's too much going on. And then I realise how awful the fucking background of this sphere is. Oh, please don't, please don't. But I think my stubbornness comes from my dad. My dad is you can talk to him about things, but when he's stuck in what he thinks is a certain way, he's fucking stuck in what he thinks is a certain way. And I'm like, okay, I'm learned it from you then, haven't I? I will very rarely back down if what I or apologize if I'm like adamant that what I'm thinking is valid. I don't really politically or anything, no, compared to some of my contemporaries, and definitely not as far out. But I'm not the eat the rich revolutionary types. The hammer and sickle in my bedroom wall. I more respect to social trends. I think I if I didn't stream, I don't think I would. When it comes to the social side of things, pretty much anything that goes around Twitch or any issues and whatnot, I kind of stay away from it if I can, unless I'm dragged into it or unless it really, really bugs the fuck out of me. Like the NFT thing, it's one of these things where, and I might have completely wrong, they're on about like, oh, it's like it's a decentralized kind of thing going on, blah blah blah, isn't governed shite, no rules, regulations, not anything official, I don't think. But for it to work, there needs to be systems in place, there needs to be something in place. And you can't have it both ways. You can't have it. So in my mind, I'm like, as it is, it completely sucks. Between what, your fucking book burning now? Because you want to make something scarce? When it's already free digitally online? Like that's the thing, it's like they say they showed it and there was links to things like you could see this thing in its entirety. Oh, half time. So you're going to burn a fucking book? 3 pairs of horse blinders at once right now with respect to crypto shit. Well, here's what it's like to me. The fact that you've got some people saying, hey, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket, go and do other things, blah, like, diversify. And it's like, you know this is just a big fucking scam, and you're like, don't keep all your money in one place. So you don't get completely stung when it goes to shit. That's what it is. That's what it screams to me. I think they're just like jumping on it to have, or try and get what they can out of it. I don't know. And this, okay, so I'd seen that the whole, when I mentioned Crypto Island, and I don't even know if that's the right thing, but there's a fucking animation for it. I haven't seen it properly. I've seen game developer, as someone who's very like outspoken with certain things, and like it was their reaction to it, and I'm like, how bad is it? And I think, I don't know if it was confirmed that they used, I'm pretty sure they used, they stole models for it and tweaked them slightly. Yeah, I think, yeah, it made it sound like it was, I don't know if there's different platforms for it, for NFTs. I don't really know. The only one I keep seeing was it OpenSea, because they're the ones who are now refusing to take action on takedown notices unless they're wanting the artist's information, which they will then pass on to the person who has stolen their artwork. It's like, no, you're just, that's and can you imagine someone's got some beef with an artist in some way? Oh, hold on. Yeah, you imagine you've got like, or oh my god, a Twitch artist, someone who streams their art, who has a portfolio online somewhere, and you're like, I want their details. You're just going to put it up there. And be like, well, you're going to have to give details over if you want it taken down. How many details? I'm sure there might be another way to go around it with Google. And I've also seen, depending on, see, that's the thing, it changes. It's not changed depending on like where it's based or where you're based. I mean, how much details you need. Easier to steal and scam people, and it's to enforce your ownership of something, which just means it will never ever take off. Well, here's the thing, if it does take off when it comes to crypto, if people are selling things, it's going to have to get the government involved, because it is technically an artist who's selling stuff there. It is a form of income. Even if it isn't in the normal currency, that should be getting declared. Because the government will want a fucking cut of that. This is one way to get it shut down. Or at least, no, not shut down. Closer inspection, I guess. I'm surprised there's been as much going on as there is just now. These tax transactions. It's strange, like I'm pretty sure when it comes to, say for example, you just wanted to sell something and you weren't making a habit out of it. You know, you go through the likes of Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree or whatever. At least that's a lot of people do that over here. I mean, it's not work, but the artist side of thing, that is their work. If that's their income, they should definitely have to declare it. Someone who's just bought an NFT and wants to offload it, who isn't, you know, doesn't want it anymore, I don't think they'd be really looking at those people. At least not here. Because transactions, maybe you would think there would be, but how do you? I can't remember what for digital stuff what the rate is, if there's even a rate on it. But it depends on what it falls under. Does it fall under the luxury goods? Is that the highest taxable? I think it's luxury goods. That's why certain, I mean, there's some weird shit to do with taxing and is it chocolate here? I think chocolate's like considered a luxury good, and I'm sure it was depending on if something was half coated or fully coated. It changed what tier it was in. Depending on how it evolves, it was only for selling art or digital collectibles, it got taxed at all. Used to sign ownership of digital goods more broadly than it will need a policy. I mean, the artist will get taxed. If that's their current, like, currency, their income, on us, like, being self-employed, that is as good as a contract to me. That is the receipt for a piece of art which has been done by a professional. They will need to get taxed on their income. You can't have an artist who's doing it normally through normal money. Oh no, they'll probably still do each transaction, I would imagine, because it's going to be VAT. Say for example, I done something art-wise. I'm pretty sure. As well as the whole like any money as a self-employed, I'm sure it's there's VAT stuff to take into consideration depending on how it's done. Which might be something else. I'm trying to remember. Right, let me see. I might have been looking at something nowadays. Is there VAT on VAT? VAT. Art commission. If sales in UK, commission and payment charge are subject to UK VAT 20%. Maybe. Is art taxable? No, I think it's a different one. It's import taxes. Sales of art subject to VAT, either on the full selling price or on the margin. It comes out of the buyer's pocket. Well, I guess then you'd have to be like, well, that's the price I want for it. So I then need to put the price of what I'm selling it for up to that amount. So I guess it depends on how you want to do it. If you know what you're wanting for it, I guess you just add the VAT on top of that, so it comes out of the... But then I'm sure you then still have to deal with VAT and works of art. Yeah. I've not had a proper look at it anyway. But I don't know if that's... So I'm looking at, or at least what it said was commissions. For something which is already created? Is it any different? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Go you. But then I guess it's considered a luxury good. As well. No, we shouldn't. No, I've never properly looked at it. Lena catches the ball. Oh, hell no. I need to change where we're going. Oh, she's trying to skirt around the edge, isn't she? Oh, normal. Keep going. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. What the hell do you think you're going to get your pass by me? Why did he even bother going for that, the third goal? Insurance of art is a weird one though. Because how can you say exactly what, you know, it's worth? Sale price and insurance are not... Well, no. Because the thing I'd heard was someone had been... I'm gonna try and find it. Without fucking this up, hopefully. Oh god, too far. Ooh. Alright, where was it? Limited tier stuff? I was trying to find what it was. So there's a dude too. I don't know if he's a comedian, but he's been on a number of shows. And he submitted images of artwork. And the dude's name was it Joe Lycett. And let's see, what did he say it was for? Yeah, so submission. He said that the sale price was 10.5 million. And I'm pretty sure that hold on, try to find it. Yeah, I'm sure they ended up fucking insuring it for 12.5. Just based on like the person who created it saying, hey, this is what it's worth. Okay, we're doing good. Fine. But it's okay, I don't understand. How could you even put a price now? Like, you could put a sale price on something. You know, materials, time. That's about it. Bump that up a little bit. Kind of deal. But then I would say nothing is ever really worth like in the millions for insurance. It's like it's a one of a kind. It's never going to be fucking made again anyway. Are you going to get this money and buy another one? I don't think you're going to buy another one. And maybe it's just me though. I'm just, yeah. What are we sitting on? League. I hate this. I might get past the first league and just on to the second one. Sphere and Wither. You have a Venom Mask? When the hell did you get that? Materials requires you could the most charge however much canvas, oil paints, and your hourly rate. But it's when you get like, how do you justify certain things? Oh, are they playing defensively? I think we are. Please don't, please don't. Ooh, pass. Normal to your boy Bob. Right here, yeah. Right behind the goalie. Oh, it's Svanda. Hey, Svanda. Yeah, I joined the Shearers dues. They have consultants and container. So whenever some family heirloom or painting. I'm trying to get Waka to get a goal, maybe. I think that would work. When painting comes up, they get an expert on the phone to do an estimate. Venom shop. It's like I'm going to float in the air in front of you. So stupid ass. Look in the pawn shows, dude somehow always knows a guy who knows a guy that's an expert in antique butterfly anuses, some other sorcery bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be people who'll be like, that's valuable. But again, it's how... It's like anything. I hate when a name is attributed to something, to somebody bump up the price. Like, I'd rather have quality or something that looks good. Okay, so basically for me it's the whole clothes, for example. I just want something which doesn't have fucking logos. Wow, all over the place. I don't want to be a walking advertisement for you, and I paid like triple the amount to do so. Decent quality. Just basic. No fancy, no weird, you know, frills or whatever, lights or other shit like that. I'm more than 15 minutes away, which is amazing. It's funny when you see those shows. The one that gets me, though, it's the ones that have like storage containers and they bid on them. So either people haven't paid their stuff, or persons, you know, gone away or whatnot. The people bidding on their containers. Like they all have this thing in mind, and they all know someone who's going to be able to take it off their hands afterwards as well. It's like you're just, you know, a ballpark figure because you haven't. How do you know it's going to be that? You don't know it's going to be that. I don't think they'll know it's going to be that. Oh, what am I doing? Ooh. Storage unit roulette shown 10 years. There's going to be a completely empty garage except for a single USB thumb drive on the floor that says rare NFT collection on it. I mean, yeah, you're going to need a storage unit for that. You're probably more likely to keep it in a safe. Bank safe. Oh, that's the thing though. Okay, so what happens with those? You're going to have similar things happening with that. So I'd imagine if they're being given notice of someone's death, like, as long as if there's any fees outstanding, they would, next to kin would get access to it, maybe? I don't know. This is ridiculous. But they've not got things where, like, you know, people haven't got access to certain things because they've forgotten the fucking passwords. And it's like cryptocurrency or other such things. Whoa, they're coming after me here, aren't they? Shit! I love how I managed to get so far away from them, they've just been, ah, fuck it, we can't keep up with him. Do, do, do. My dearest Aurora, the future all children have pretentious names. Well, it's either a Disney princess or a battleship you get named after in that case. I had to bequeath the mine collection of bespoke babies. Okay, here's the thing, what fucking good is it on a fucking USB drive? Oh god. Hey, Wacky increased. I have no idea what he actually increased in because I went past it before I could see it. Oh, I've got 6 games. So yeah, we'll be fine. We should be able to win all of them. I'm curious, have any emotes for people been put on for NFTs? I don't think I know any more for you, do I? No. Oh, it's Nimruk? Oh, go fuck yourself. I had too much money weighing you down, you spent thousands on glorified. Well. Ooh, do you want to try nap tackle? Well, that didn't work. How are we doing with these guys? Okay, so you're not going to play nice, are you? I mean, if I can bring them down here and do that over here. Okay, let's try it. Hopefully don't get caught. Gonna shoot. Oh, this might not be kind to me. No. Oh. That went from a bad to a good. Okay. He didn't use his super goalie or gloves or whatever the fuck he's got. Oh, brother isn't there. No. Now brother's there. Do do do. Oh, your endurance is far too fucking high. Shit. Oh, we got it anyway. Nice. Ooh. Can I get this? Can I get them over there? I think that's all we'll need. Are you gonna leave me alone here? When I go over here? You gonna back off? You gonna back off? Yeah? Oh, fucking hell. Half time anyway. I'm not sure you can back that properly because token's supposed to be unique, right? So I have no idea how to handle that. Is it not like a wallet? Some kind of wallet? I have no idea how it works. Ooh! Shoot, okay, nice. But yeah, I have no idea what that actually entails. Wither tackle? Yeah, I don't know. Here's things banned is about. It's like copies used as if you authorize a transaction through blockchain, all your copies become worthless. Oh, I'd be a bit more defensive. Well, I guess I'm just gonna run around like a twat. Or swim around like a twat. I thought they all had to be in one place, did it not? And you just move them from place to place. Not so much copies, but it's like taken out of one and put into another. For whatever reason. Oh, that was dangerous. Yeah, it was just through something that, like, it made it sound like they could move it between wallets for wherever they hold their currency. Nice. That 7 games done. Ronzo Fangs. Oh no. Oh, we don't have any shots you can get. Hmm. Anti-venom? Why am I doing this? Who in their right mind actually wants to do this? It's just like this weird had its claws in you when you start playing it. Oh, it's meant to work. It may not work. Okay. What was this? Oh, an address. You understand, like an account stored in blockchain, but I think you could back it up at least in principle, since the system keeps track what you do with each unit of currency. So, if you counterfeit more bitcoins or whatever by copy pasting, you'll never spend one of those copies. As soon as you make a transaction, the system knows you no longer have coin. Oh, Waka's level's too low! Oh, could be bad. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. He has a lot of health, that Zamzi Ronzo. I think I'm going to just swim about now. passing is halved. Oh, can I just like, can I pass back and forth? Is that what I can do? Ooh. Yeah, I tried buying something using a copy of coin. And that number blockchain just goes, nah, throws the transaction validator. It's really bad that I'm looking forward to Dark Souls. Because when I think I'm eventually going to be like finishing Dishonored soon, I'm like, oh yeah, a new game! Even though it's Dark Souls, because I'm apparently stuck in a level of hell with this one. I must admit, it is growing on me, the series, like, you know, Souls type games. And this will be I'm curious to see as to where they've gone with it. If it'll be better than 2 for me, or if it'll be like, I missed 2. I don't think that's gonna happen. Kind of like the bank had a perfect list of each banknote in circulation, a corresponding list of who owns each individual banknote, and if you made a perfect copy and tried to spend it twice, and know you're being cheeky even though the unit of currency itself could never be differentiated from true original. Maybe pain releases a satisfying pain it suffers through. Some of it is. Ornstein and Smile wasn't. Like, I got a headache from that. I'm grumpy. So it wasn't satisfying to complete that. But Dark Souls 2, that was weird in that none of the bosses proved to be that much of a pain in the ass. Oh, just your HP? What? Nope, nothing for you then. Oh, Venom Shot. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of weird bosses. Yeah, some of them, they didn't feel like bosses as much as, you know how you would get some enemies in Dark Souls that weren't quite bosses. They were kind of unique. Yeah, we were in the congregation. So it was almost as though they had some kind of tougher normal enemies in mind, and then thought, hey, we could, you know, put it in there. The Royal Rat Authority, that was pretty easy. The one that gave me so much issue, and I never bothered going back to it because didn't need it, was Smelter Demon. But maybe could have by the time I'd leveled up. But I think one of the last one was the Chariot. No idea what the fuck is the actual name is. And that was just hell because you had to deal with all the reviving skeletons, didn't you? We're gonna try this. Try and get our goal. I can somehow avoid this. Not good, not good. So that was a really annoying one. Corpse run was literally hell. Oh, getting to him? Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I think I got to the point where I'd killed enemies that much that there weren't many in the way. Give me a second, be right back. You get something annoying in your eye and it's just a pain in the ass and you can't get it out. It won't be too long.